Hey, my Limitless Tribe, I want to share with you something really cool that has happened today. First, I don't know if you can hear this, but can you hear the sound coming through there? There's an irrigation ditch that comes into my property right through here, and then it runs down underneath, goes all the way down under the shed. Now, when I first moved into this property, it was not underground. It was not in a pipe. It was an open irrigation ditch. And one of the reasons that I wanted to be here, of the other properties that we were looking at the time, is because there was this beautiful irrigation ditch that ran through here and made that wonderful water trickling sound. And when I was a kid, we had an irrigation ditch going through our yard, and we played in it, and we floated boats in it, and we tied a rope swing across it, and we loved it. We had access to the water. And that was one of the reasons that I picked this property. And so one of the things that happened like 2 or 3 years after we got here, they put this all underground. It just broke my heart. So here, as I've been engaging in my personal power and in Limitless and stuff, and just moving energetically in the direction of that it's okay to have what I want, you know. And so I was out here this morning. First, this tree right up here, which is now a stump. I have not been loving on that tree. It was a hawthorn tree, had really long, sharp needles on it. And this is in Feng Shui, they call that your career gua. And so energetically, it's felt like there have been barbs and challenges in my career. And so now what I'm doing with my grand opening and stuff, I feel like my career is opening, and this tree turned out to be dead this year. And I was like, oh, cool, good riddance, no loss. And we pulled it out. And the cool thing that happened, the alignment of all of this, is I was out here this morning. A new guy was walking up and down spraying weeds in one of those bright orange vests, and I just started talking with him. He's the new water master here in Springville. And I had a conversation with him about how much I loved having this stream here, and would it be possible for me to open this up again and create a flowing stream. And he says, you know, I don't have any problem with it. You know, everybody seems to want everything enclosed for safety and whatever for kids, but there are people that open this up and they make you know, recreational use out of it. And he says, I don't have any problem with it. You know, I may have to ask the board and get the board's approval before you go digging into the pipe. He said, but I could look the other way. And I said, well, I would prefer to know that I have the board's approval and I'm not having to look over my back, you know, for somebody that's going to come after me. I want it legit. I want to own it. I want it to be all above board. And he's like, well, you know, I can ask the board. I don't have a problem with it at all. And he says, for that matter, there are some shares of water available now, and if we don't sell those shares, there's the way the water is managed. If we don't share those shares, we lose them. They have to be attached to property. So if you want to actually buy water shares, you could get water shares to use whatever you want. If you did want to irrigate, if you did want to use it for recreational or whatever. And that's a lot less expensive than the culinary water that we're using for our sprinklers right now. So it was just so cool that the timing of this, as I was out here clearing this space, to have this guy show up. And, you know, the little Kelly inside me is just going, woo, I get a stream, I get to have water again. You know, I get to do something with that. And we had this conversation about water generation, because I've got, you know, almost 6 feet of fall here, and the amount of water that goes through there, I've thought of it before, you know, with 6 feet of elevation drop, or even 4.5 feet, they make power generation turbines that can run on practically no fall at all, just as long as the water's moving. And I've got a pretty good fall here. And so it opened up for me the possibility that I can have what I want, and it's okay. And like, the universe is happy to give me what I want now that I've flipped those limiting beliefs. And this has just been a magical day. It's been a hard-working day. I had a hard-working man show up a young man show up, and he's helped me do a lot of this work, and we've got that tree down now to where it's just a stump. And I'm struggling to find some lost tools, chain to pull that stump out of there, whatever. But I envision, right over here, I envision a water feature. This is like my career, WOOO. What I want here is I want a water feature. I want something that's really beautiful, where the water has that sound, you can see it flow, and I want to see it come in here and have kind of a little pool or whatever, and then I want to see it go on over, down around here, and then all the way down into there. And I want a power generator on this as well. I mean, that thing runs, I think, 4 days out of the week. There's a lot of water goes through there. And yeah, so I want the water coming around here. Just that beautiful sound and the presence of water, the abundance, the connectedness with the earth and with the nurturing feminine energy of water. And the space is clearing for it. It is so cool. It is just awesome. So I just wanted to share that. I'm moving closer in creating this wonderful vision that I had for this property when I first got here, and to know that this is a possibility to have this water back again that was taken away. And so anyway, it's back. I'm back. It's all good. Just wanted to share that.